Good morning, students. Welcome back to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. So, in continuation of chapter number 10, that is reaching the age of adolescence, this is part 2. In our previous video, we have learned about puberty. Puberty is the period during which adolescent boys and girls reach sexual maturity and become capable of reproduction, and that is called puberty. Now we are going to learn about changes that occur at puberty. Puberty marks the beginning of reproductive period when one becomes capable of reproduction. We will now discuss some of the changes which takes place in adolescent boys and girls at puberty in detail. First change that occurs in boys are increase in height. The most conscious change during puberty is the sudden increase in the height of boys and girls. At the time of puberty, the long bones elongate. Elongate means increases in length or lengthens and make a person tall. Initially, girls grow faster than boys. Generally, the maximum height of girls is slightly less than that of boys. The rate of growth in height varies in different persons. Some boys and girls may grow suddenly at puberty and then slow down, while others may grow gradually. All the parts of the body do not grow at the same rate. Sometimes the arms and legs of hands and feet of adolescent boys and girls look oversized and out of proportion with the body. But soon the other parts catch up with them in growth. This results in a more proportionate body. The average rate of growth in height of boys and girls with age is given in the following table that is shown in the picture. The picture given in second and third column of the above table tells us the percentage of full height with a person, means boys or girl, has reached at the age given in the first column. For example, at the age of 10 years, a boy reaches only 78% of his full height, whereas a girl reaches 84% of her full height. By using the data given in the above table, we can draw a graph to show the variation in the percentage of full height in boys and girls with age. We take age on x-axis and percentage of full height on y-axis and plot the various readings given in the above table on the graph paper. The graph paper thus obtained is shown here in the picture. We can see from the graph shown in the picture that initially the height of girls increases at a faster rate than that of boys, but by about 18 years of age, both boys and girls reach the maximum height. Students, if we know the present height of a person and the percentage of his full height at present age, we can calculate the full height of a person which he or she will eventually reach. This can be done by using the following formula given in the slide. That is, full height of a boy or a girl, that is equal to present height of a boy into 100 upon percentage of full height. We can use units of centimeter or meter for height. Students, we will discuss about change in body shape and appearance at puberty. When a child is small, sometimes it becomes difficult to tell from appearance whether it is a boy or a girl. This is because small boys and girls have the same body shape. So it is usually the type of clothes worn by a small child which help us in telling whether it is a boy or a girl and not its body shape. When puberty sets in, a time of rapid changes in body shape and appearance starts in boys and girls, which make the boys and girls look different from one another. Actually, testes in boys and ovaries in girls make different hormones which make the bodies of boys and girls to develop in different ways. So, the changes in body shape occurring in adolescent boys and girls at puberty are different. Some of the changes in body shape and appearance in boys and girls brought about by the onset of puberty are as follows. So students, first change that occur in boys and girls during puberty is boys develop broader shoulder and wider chest than girls. Second one is girls develop broader hips than boys. Due to this, the region below the waist becomes wider in girls. Third one is boys develop more muscle than girls. So the body of boys look more muscular than that of girls. Fourth one is girls develop breast. This is also changes the body shape of grown up girls and makes them look different from boys. Fifth one is boys develops Adam's apple, that is a bulge in front of a throat, which makes them look different from girls. And sixth one is boys develop facial hair, that is mustache and beard. But the girls do not have facial hair, so growth of facial hair makes the boys look different from girls. Students, another change that occurs during puberty is change in voice. When we are talking, our voice or sound is produced by the voice box. The voice box is in our throat. Voice box is also called larynx. At puberty, the voice box or larynx begins to grow in boys as well as in girls. The growth of voice box in boys is much more than the growth of voice box in girls. Due to this, the voice box in boys become much bigger than the voice box in girls. This means that the grown up boys have a bigger voice box in their throat, whereas grown up girls have a smaller voice box in their throats. The bigger voice box in boys gives deeper voice to the boys. The bulge at the front of a throat or neck in grown up boys is called Adam's apple. In girls, the voice box is small in size, so smaller voice box in girls give shrill voice to the girls. Another change that occur during puberty is development of pimples and acne on the face. Many young boys and girls get pimples and acne on the face during puberty. The pimple and acne are formed due to the increased activity of sebaceous glands and sweat glands present in the skin. Pimples are caused by the clogged and infected skin pores. Pimples and acne occurs most commonly during adolescence. Another change that occurs during puberty is development of sex organs. The onset of puberty brings about complete growth and development of sex organs in boys and girls, due to which their reproductive systems start functioning at this age. For example, first one is at puberty, the male sex organs like testes and penis enlarge and develop completely. The testes begins to produce male sex cells called sperms at puberty. This makes the male boy's reproductive system function at puberty. Second one is at puberty the female sex organs like ovaries, oviduct and uterus enlarge and develop completely. The eggs or ova begin to mature at this stage. The ovaries start releasing mature eggs or ova at puberty. This makes the female girl's reproductive system functional at puberty. Friends, last change that occurs in boys and girls during puberty is reaching mental, intellectual, emotional maturity. During adolescence, a boy reaches mental, intellectual, and emotional maturity. First one is adolescence is a period which brings maturity in a person's way of thinking. During adolescence, mental maturity makes the boys and girls more independent than before. Second one is adolescence is a period which also brings intellectual maturity. This is the time in one's life when the brain has the great capacity for learning. And third change is adolescence may cause emotional swings. These emotional swings show intense feelings such as joy, anger, boredom, worried, or sadness, which are not based on reasoning or knowledge. Students, this is the end of today's video. We will meet again in our next video with next part of this chapter. Up till then, goodbye, thank you and have a nice